During this week alone, I got around 5 people asking me to discuss the quartering and Tim Pool drama. And I don't really know what I can add about it. That's not common sense, but here goes. And I don't even know how many people on this channel care about it. But there is this lady by the name of Elijah Blue, which is what started all of it. And she claimed that she has been a victim of trafficking. However, people on the internet accused her of lying and showing that there is a music video of her on the internet during the time period where she was allegedly being trafficked. So people had questions. Now, this didn't upset the internet. The fact that you have a person lying on the internet is not something shocking, but the way she reacted to this is what upset the internet. She decided to go on the Jack Murphy route and used, I believe, her connections with Twitter in order to get many people that were sharing that video to have their account suspended. So we're talking about 5 YouTubers or so, which were sharing the video, and all of them got suspended, and then they talked to their networks, to their friends, and a lot more YouTubers have started talking about it, posting these videos on the actual YouTube platform. And in response to this, she filed privacy complaints. Now, anyone can file a privacy complaint on YouTube, and all you have to do is to blur the face of the person that is in the video who does not want their face to be shown. And yeah, a lot of YouTubers were upset because of that, and eventually it came down to Tim Pool, which had her as a guest several times, to address this issue. Now, instead of addressing it, Tim Pool decided to ignore it, and one thing led to another, and the quartering got blocked by Tim Pool. So what do I think about all of this pergery? Well, I do understand that Tim Pool is running a business, and his entire business is focused around him getting guests. So in order to get guests, he can't start shit-talking the guests he has on air for no reason. So he's trying to protect his business. I get that. However, what I do not understand is why doesn't he make a statement? It's the easiest thing you can do. You can still be nice to your guests, courteous, and at the same time protect your brand. All Tim Pool, all Mini Beanie had to do was to go to the microphone and say the following. I understand that there is some controversy surrounding Eliza Blue. She was one of my guests. I have no idea about what she did or what she has done in the past, nor do I condone any of those actions if they happen to be true. However, if she indeed has filed privacy complaints on videos and she has tried to silence people, I find that to be very concerning. That's literally it. That is the only thing he had to say. Just that. And then he could say, I already addressed this issue, I already talked about it. Maybe when we get more information, I will make another video about it, but until then, I would prefer not to talk about it. If you guys send me super chats about it, I will not address them. That's it. That's literally it. But for some reason, choosing the route of being silent, blocking the quartering, and all of that, you're just throwing more gasoline onto the fire. Especially after what happened with Jack Murphy, because it's a similar situation. Like, Jack Murphy was a consistent guest on Tim Pool, and when people had concerns about it, Tim Pool stopped inviting Jack, but at the same time, he refused to address the concerns. I do not know what's behind the scenes. Like, maybe they are best buddies. Maybe they go out for a beer together. I do not know. Right? It is difficult sometimes when you find out that a friend of yours did some shit that you weren't aware of, and now people are upset and they're blaming you for it. I get it. I mean, it's the internet, especially when you're in this industry of creating content. It has happened to everyone. You talk with the person, they're very nice, you get along, you're best buds, and then you find out that they did some shit in the past. Or maybe they even did some shit in the present and you have no idea about it, right? So now you have to publicly disassociate, and it's very hard. I get it, but the communication is important. Tim, what are you doing? Right? You're supposed to be an expert in this. I mean, sure, I guess it's the approach of just keeping quiet and hoping that it goes away, and it will probably do go away, but what will happen when the third person pops up? Because we get to see that this is a recurring thing now. You had Jack Murphy, you then had Eliza Blue controversy. You are inviting a lot of guests on your channel. At one point, there is going to be the third one. I mean, and there should be a better PR tactic than to ignore the problem. Then again, I genuinely do not know how many people from within Tim Pool's subscriber base are upset about this. I do not know how many people unsubscribed or took away their membership, because if the number is very low, then maybe this is the solution for him. It's just avoid talking about it, never inviting these people on his channel. Otherwise, if people do unsubscribe and stuff, then he needs to have a better PR. Again, I do not know what Tim Pool's own audience thinks about this, because I do know what people outside of Tim Pool's audience thinks about this, and it's not very good. Let's put it like that. But these were people that Tim Pool could have attracted, and they're probably going to be less trustworthy now, because it's like, well, you know, he's hanging around with all these controversial people, refuses to call them out, even though, like, he refuses to invite them on his show, which is an important thing to add, right? Like, he's not inviting Jack Murphy anymore, is he? I mean, I don't think he is. So I expect that Eliza is not going to be invited anymore either. So there is that at least. But, again, talk to people. I heard that he is upset at the quartering for, I don't know if this is real. It's what I've been told, by the way. I've been told that he is upset at the quartering because he encouraged people to harass him with super chats. I don't think Tim Pool said something like this. But if it did, it would be very interesting. And I would like to ask the quartering, hey, can you send some people my way to harass me with super chats? And Tim Pool, you know, if you don't like me, send some people to harass me with super chats as well. I'm right here, baby. I don't... Super thanks works too. Like, you can harass me with those. I fully open to it. As for Eliza Blue herself, I heard that she found Jesus. It's interesting, because if I'm not mistaken, Jack Murphy found Jesus as well. I guess he's the religious figure that's main focus is forgiveness and turning the other cheek, yes? Maybe that's why people find him lately. But I don't know what these people are thinking, because they're not new to the internet, right? They have used the internet for a while. The very notion that you can just delete a video from existence and have less people talking about it than more is astonishing, because, like, the first time I heard about this, I didn't even know who she was. The first time I heard about her, it's like, okay, well, she lied about something. And I'm like, okay, well, you know, Tuesday. Oh, I see. So it's Tuesday, and we have another person lying on the internet. Breaking news. But then when you hear about your favorite content creators getting banned from Twitter, like the Yellow Flash got banned from Twitter, and you're like, Nani? What happened? You know, the Quartering got banned from Twitter. That was trending. And you keep hearing, like, this guy got banned, and this guy got banned, and this guy got banned. And then you're looking at YouTube, and it's like, that Star Wars girl had her video being restricted because privacy complaint. Oh, congratulations, now all of China knows you're here. Like, what are you doing? Like, you're causing more people to be aware of what's going on rather than less. So, very bizarre approach to, I guess, like, information suppression? Yeah. Let me know what you guys think, though, and as usual, I will see you in the comment section. Take care.